Hey everyone, it's TMD and I'm here with a review of the Elite TIE Fighter pilot. He's a buildable figure, as the box so clearly says, and so I look forward to building this figure. So, look at the box. He's got a head, body, legs, gun, etc. Top 1:1 scale thing of the helmet. On the back, action features, gun, shoots, and he has a face. Cool. Well, when you look at that, it's a bunch of pieces and an instruction book. So, right off the bat, a couple of cool pieces. We get that fancy shoulder armor that you see in the CCBS figures with the first aura symbol on it. That's pretty neat. And two printed slope tiles that have buttons on it. This is presumably for the guy's chest, but it also work great in a mock for spatial controls. And I dropped that one, oops. And also, in a bag, the pilot's head. Huzzah. It looks pretty neat. It's very well molded. You got the red stripes on it. And of course the dingly, what do you call it? Air tube, I guess. Cool head, bro. Alright, it doesn't take too long, and then bam, you have a new TIE Fighter pilot. First Order TIE Fighter pilot, Special Forces TIE Fighter pilot, no less. There's nothing really interesting about the build, honestly. You got this whole brace in the back that goes right there between his hips that leads round for his life support package to hold on to, which is neat, I guess, but it doesn't feel too elegant. You have this whole stepladder thing going on there that looks very odd and angular and it doesn't really blend into his chest piece at all. I guess finding a different way to do it might have meant making a new, mold for the chest or something. It's just that it feels inelegant and a very crude solution to it. I mean, it looks alright when done, but it just gives him a bit of a punch. And I don't know how I feel about that, because in my mind, this pilot guy should be like sleek and nimble and lithe and, piloty. Elsewise, he's very much a very typical CCBS build. Limbs, legs, things on the back. If you've built a Star Wars buildable figure before, guess what? He is basically just like them. The gun, on the other hand, is quite neat. Yes, it's the normal look that we've been getting, but it's black and red and looks nice. The stock is cool with the whole Borok eye for the butt of it, and we also have a scope on top. Unlike his life support system, it feels much more elegant and much more, intended, and I like it. I also really like the whole, launching thing. That was cool. So build-wise, he is kind of whatever. There's nothing exceptional about him, and he doesn't quite do anything well enough to really put him above something. Again, this whole life support thing just looks out of place on him. And it's a bummer because that's supposed to be there. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I almost wish he would just stick it onto his chest instead. And even you look at it from the side, it just looks odd, and the 3/4 view is better, but whatever. Now his helmet is really cool, but the holes means it's difficult for him to look anywhere. Playability wise, he is as posable as, again, your typical CCBS figure minus the neck. He can bend, he can squat, he can kick, he can hold his gun and shoot. It's a far cry from the Toa, the original Toa, like the Toa Nuva, where you had to take them apart to make the heads turn. So yeah, I like our new, very flexible, very bendy people who can dance a lot. It's neat. Hoi. Beyond that, there's, like I said, the whole gun thing, which you can, shoot at, and watch me as I shoot this guy. Bam. If you have the First Order TIE Fighter from a couple years back, your pilot can sit on it. He doesn't quite fit. Scale's not right, but you know what? It's an image. Yeah. Playability for this guy is very much the action figure playability, where you can make him do stuff in active scenarios. There aren't any action features besides the gun shooting, so he kind of is what he is. I'm not sure what kind of cool feature you could give a TIE Fighter pilot. because they don't really do much besides fly TIE fighters. So, hey, you heard it here first. LEGO's coming out with a CCBS scale TIE fighter. Maybe. Alright, so how is the First Order Special Forces TIE fighter pilot? Besides, Pilgrim to be shot down by Poe Dameron. Firmly alright. That's really the best I can give him, honestly. I love the character design from the movie. I love the red stripes in the helmet. I think the armor looks dope. I like the coloring. It's a very cool look. But as a set, that's not quite enough for this guy. He's a black silhouette with a gun and a weird life support thing on his chest. Like, the Scav Stormtrooper has a really cool design and he translates well into plastic. Whereas this guy, he kind of just is. And it's a shame because I wanted to like this guy. I really wanted to like the set. It's just that he's not one of the better ones, unfortunately. He's not as iconic as a Stormtrooper, so it doesn't look that great standing around. And again, even if he was, his weird construction here, it breaks it for me because there's some angles where it looks just weird. If I turn him to the side, and then there you go, it just sticks out. So yeah, if you're gonna get a buildable figure, which you totally should, maybe get Rey with Praetorian Guard instead, because this guy doesn't. He doesn't quite light a fire in me, which is a real bummer because I really like TIE pilots and like TIE fighters. It's just, man, it's a bummer. No, I got a bad review from TMD. No. Huge thanks to LEGO for sending us these sets so we could review them. They sent us a free LEGO, but that doesn't mean I have to say nice things. And unfortunately, I did not have many nice things to say about this guy. Sorry, dude. For my opinions about this guy, where you get to read it and not have to listen to me talk, go to BZPower.com and check it out. There are some more pictures, and pictures are cool. And hey, stay tuned for more reviews of more sets and more Last Jedi coverage. Because guys, the Last Jedi is getting me on the new Star Wars movie. I'm so excited. Oh my god, it's the new Star Wars movie. Yay! Yay! Man down.